are going to take a look that kind of could pass for an everyday makeup look and add a few key little details that really transforms it into that classic Halloween look for a cat. A cat, if you couldn't tell. Spoiler alert, a cat. I'm going to mute myself, and Brooke is going to walk us through the first half of today's look, which is the eyes. So take it away, Brooke.
All right, guys. So I am going to use our Stark Naked palette.
You don't have your makeup ready, quick run, go get your makeup brushes, get a neutrals eyeshadow palette like this. You're going to want to get a black eyeliner, some mascara, and of course, if you have lashes, grab those real quick.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a light, it's kind of got a pink tone to it. And I'm going to use this color as a base. On ours, it's actually called Blush. So it does have a pink tone to it. And I'm just going to use this as a base in my crease. So I'm just taking that blush color and putting it right in my crease. So I'm going to take this darker color next. And I'm going to take kind of a smaller angled brush. The first brush I used was more of like a fluffy brush. I'm just going to take kind of the point to it and go along my crease into the corner of my eye. And I'm going to make a little bit of a wing out here. And everyone's eye shapes are a little bit different. So this might look a little bit different on you, and that's okay. I have that brush in my hand. I'm going to do underneath my lash line. All right. So that is a good step. Next, I'm going to take another even pointier brush, just like a small angle brush, and do the same thing. A little bit darker, a little bit more defined. I'm going to take that Ultra Wing Liner. And I'm going to go in right over top of that line that I already drew. To kind of do your wing, I just grabbed a spoon because I thought it would be the easiest. And you can just hold it to the edge of your eye and wing it out. Just gives you something to kind of.
As Brooke is finishing up that line, if you're trying to figure out what to do with your wing, a good tip is to, I hope y'all can see me, is to follow your lower lash line as if that line was going to keep going. Where is that direction? Where does it go? And for that wing line, it goes right up from that same natural curve that your lower lid makes. Another hot tip for you guys as you're making those wings is, especially if you have hooded eyes or creepy skin, you want to try to avoid pulling your skin as you do it, because then when you let go, the line is not where it looks like it was going to be. So try to keep, you can tip your chin up and down if you want to let it dry, but try to keep that that skin where it naturally falls. Oh, you guys look amazing.
Going over the black with the Nubian again, because I just kind of like want to blend it out. I'm kind of using the color, but not having such a harsh line.
This is also a part where you can really customize your look. So if you have the rose gold glitter that we're going to be using here in just a minute, grab that if you want. You can dab some on your eyelid. You can put a little bit underneath the wing. I don't know if you can see, I'm getting real close. You can put a little bit of that gold underneath the wing, on top of the liner. It can go just about anywhere. I'm going to add a little bit of that glitter right onto Laura Grace's lids as we finish up this eye part of the look.
I'm going to grab my rose gold, and I'm just patting it on. This stuff is amazing. So you don't really need what we were talking about earlier today, like a cut crease to do this. Like it covers so well that it really, I don't think you need like a base coat to make it pop. Especially the rose gold color, because it's just so bright anyways. It's just really pretty. And then I like to take a little bit of this shimmer color in the corner here and put it in the corners of my eyes.
My little co-host here is all done with her eyeshadow part of her look. So I'm going to have her go ahead. Believe it or not, She's only 11 years old, but she can put on her magnetic lashes all by herself. So I'm going to have her grab her goodies and start that part of the process. We are getting so close here, and we're going to give you just a few little finishing touches, and boom, I love it. Brooke is putting a little bit of definition on her brows. You can actually use the Nubian color that comes in the Stark Naked palette as a brow. It's really versatile, this palette. You can also use it. I'm gonna be jumping into the face part, and Brooke is gonna show you right here a little bit of a fluffier brush. She's gonna drop that just below her cheekbone. Don't worry, we're gonna get blending here in a minute. And it can also be used as contour. So this palette really does it all. Before I had this palette, I used about 4 different palettes, which is totally fine too, if that's what you're working with. But it is sure nice to, when you're traveling, to be able to just pack one thing that kind of does it all. Everyone is looking good. I see contour going on. You know, if there's not at least one point in your makeuping, yes, that's a verb, in your makeuping that doesn't look a little wild, a little off, a little crazy, then you're not doing it right. So if you're looking in the mirror right now and you're like, ooh, just hang in there. It's all going to come together really, really soon. You guys look fabulous. If you have the basics of your eye look laid down and you want to start putting those lashes on, or at least getting that liner on, now would be a great time to do that.
I'm going to put my magnetic eyeliner on, and I'm actually doing the mascara at the base of my lashes.
I'm going to take the same palette. If you're working on your lashes, no worries. Keep that going. You can do this in between steps while your liner is drying. The very palest color that's not shimmery, I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to put a little bit on there. Now follow me here. It's going to seem a little weird, but I'm going to add on my upper lip, just a little bit of this white on my upper lip. And you're going to see why in a second, but just pat it on almost like a highlight color right on your upper lip. And then since we've got this palette going, I'm so obsessed with it. I'm going to take the shimmery color in the middle, and this is personal choice, but I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to put it kind of more toward my nose than I would normally put blush. But because where the accents for this look are going to go, having a little bit of color laid down right on the apples of your cheeks is really going to give it a pop. So if you have a blush color or you want to use this shimmery, the shimmery of the midtones, the orange, it is called Rosy Glow. That's perfect name for that. And lay that down there.
What is the name of the palette that you're using?
It is named the Stark Naked palette. It is the most beautiful neutrals I have ever used, and the colors are perfectly pigmented. So you don't have to use too much, but it's also buildable if you want a heavier look. We are going to take the next big old step. This is my favorite part, Laura. Can you scooch in a little bit? I'm going to take this adorable little nose and I'm going to turn it into a cat nose. So shape can vary here, but what I like to do is tip your chin down a little bit, is make a little bit of a scoop. So I think I can show you guys on me. Make a little bit of a scoop, like a U, a smiley face, right near the end of your nose, a little bit of a scoop. Then you take each side of the scoop and you bring it down toward your nostrils, okay? Bring it down toward your nostrils. It's going to be more black than I've ever put on my nose, but it's going to be so cute. You're going to keep bringing it down. Just trust the process here, right into that nostril area, all the way across, and we're going to fill it in. So this is the part of the program where if you have a black lipstick or you have a product we have that's called the Works, that's a gel pot, that's good to use too. And if you don't, if all you have tonight is your black eyeliner, that is totally okay. Oh yeah, we're looking real cat. So the next step is, this is kind of fun. You want to take the liner, hold it up and down right in the center of your nose, and you're going to draw a straight line down to the top of your lip. Now, don't worry about it stopping because we're going to color in that lip too. So ready? Here it goes. Straight down to the lip. Now we're going to have a little trick to get that upper lip line. We're only going to be lining our upper lip with black. We do a little crisscross on the bow of our lip, crisscross. And you're going to fill in that upper lip with the black color. And I'm going to show you one little bonus trick that I actually found from a real Broadway performer from the musical Cats that I think gives the look a little bit of a kick. Fill in that lip. This is the part where you get to kind of talk funny so it doesn't get on your lower lip. Okay. Now here's the cool part. If you want to, this is totally optional, but where your mouth ends, if you want to take that line and just do the slightest extension and curve up, it really gives like a super feline look. Ready? I'm going to do it. So like that. See? It's subtle, but I like it. And then to finish the look off, and then I'm going to pass this liner right over to Laura Grace. We're going to take that, see that little white upper lip we have going? We're going to do 3 dots. Now, I made a mistake when I first learned this, and I held the liner like parallel to my face. You want to have it so the point is coming straight at your face to make a nice clean dot. And we're going to do 3 on each side. I like to do it like a triangle, 1 dot at the top and 2 toward the bottom, but follow your bliss. You can also do more than 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Now the second to last step, there's one more little fun part. The second to last step is going to be whiskers. So here's my advice on the whiskers. You want the start of them to be on this top lip area. Don't do 1 here and then 1 down here. You want all of them to be clustered as if they are coming from sort of near those dots. And then my personal opinion is the line should kind of go upward to give an overall lifting effect on your face. Brooke is doing it so perfectly. So here we go. 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, Laura, you get going with those steps, and I'm going to show you all the very last piece. Get back that rose gold glitter, and we're going to do our bottom lip, just like a liquid lipstick. It has a little doe foot here. Here we go. Really makes it pop. Check us out. Now, honestly, the only other thing you would need to do for this cat look is have your hair done. If you have a pair of ears, they sell them just about everywhere, dollar stores and everything like that. But that is it. You can play around, customize the look, change your lashes. The lash style I have on is called mink. They're definitely bold, beautiful. But hey, if you can't wear a big, bold lash on Halloween, when can you, right? One other thing I just want to call to your attention, and this is totally optional, but I took my lower liner line and I brought it a little bit toward my nose. So you can kind of see from far away that kind of creates a little bit of a cat eye look, but man, look at Brooke, how cute she looks. So cute. This is pretty much it. Brooke, did you have any last minute tips for anybody on this cat look? You look adorable.
I did mink too. And I put stackers on top. So
you can see the like tinsely, sparkly things in Brooke's lashes. Those are called spirit stackers. And are those golds the ones you have on?
Nope, they are silver.
Silver. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Now, speaking of gold and silver, this glitter also comes in yellow, gold, and silver. So if you wanted to make the look a little more gold or a little more silver, the sky is the limit. Have lots of fun with this look. And yeah, I think we are pretty much there on time.
Yeah.
We are going to be hopping back in to the main room.